So what is your question? Question is, who is a Jnani? Somebody who is realized as Sakshi, or somebody who is realized as I am Brahman. Who is a Jnani? Okay.
And secondly, like, does it take time between witness and delivery?
Does it take time? Okay. These three questions I'll answer.
So why does it take time?
So in life, what you have does not matter. Knowing what you have makes a difference. Is Sakshi Brahman? Yes, Sakshi is Brahman. But Sakshi may not know I am Brahman. Is Jiva Brahman? Yes, I am Brahman. But Jiva doesn't know he is Brahman. Right? So the problem is not being Brahman. The problem is not knowing Brahman. Do not mix up being Brahman, not knowing Brahman. Right? So who is realized? Somebody who has realized I am Brahman is only realized. Everybody else is the lower stage. Jiva is also Brahman. One who is Sakshi stage is also Brahman. Okay. Finally, from lower stages, he has to come back to I am Brahman. That's called realized. So the example given is there is a beggar who keeps on begging every day. Every day he gets some 10 rupees, 15 rupees, 20 rupees. He lived a miserable life. After he died, the policemen will come and they want to bury him where he is sitting. When they dig, they find that there's a lot of wealth there. Treasury hidden below his seat. Somebody had hidden. This fellow is sitting on that treasury and begging miserable life throughout his life. He's sitting on treasury. It doesn't make a difference. Right? Knowing that treasury is there makes a difference. Sitting on that doesn't make a difference. So you are Brahman, Jiva is Brahman. It doesn't make a difference. Because still life is miserable, samsara. But knowing I am Brahman makes a difference. That knowing I am Brahman is a Jnani. Others, everything in the world is Brahman only. The difference is knowledge or ignorance. Right? So that's where the key comes. So now, from Jiva to Brahman, somebody goes straight away, or he can go in some steps. It comes from Viveka and Vairagya. Okay. So now we have to understand the difference between Sakshi Bhava and Sakshi. Sakshi Bhava is a practice. Sakshi is reality. Okay. So now, are you Sakshi or Sakshi Bhava? If you are practicing Sakshi Bhava, it's a practice, it's a sadhana. But if you are realized I am Sakshi, okay, right? It's not a practice. Right? So now what stage are you? Are you practicing Sakshi Bhava or are you Sakshi? If you are practicing Sakshi Bhava, you're still in sadhana. That means anything in coming life, I have to remember I am Sakshi. Okay. Now let me ask you, are you practicing Sakshi Bhava? Are you Sakshi? That's the difference between realization and practice. What are you? I'm asking you. Are you Sakshi or do you have Sakshi Bhava? You are Sakshi and you don't have any doubt about that.
No, that I don't have any doubt.
Okay. So you are able to live your life as Sakshi? Some disturbance comes?
I will keep witnessing.
Okay. Some disturbance comes, some trouble comes. Sakshi is not disturbed. Are you? Is it there?
Yeah.
Okay. So then you're not living in Sakshi Bhava. You're not practicing. You are recognized I am Sakshi. Correct? Understand? So is child a Sakshi or child a Sakshi Bhava? A child. Let's come back to child.
In Sakshi, right? Because
child has no mind developed. The mind is the ignorance and jnana. Okay, child has no mind developed. What state child is in? It's Sakshi. Okay, so a mosquito comes and sits on the child's body, it will do like this. It's not doing because of a sense of me. It's a body functioning. Okay, now a mosquito bites. Who recognizes that mosquito is biting? Sakshi has recognized something is happening. Right? Sakshi has recognized something is happening. Mosquito bite. Similarly, some body function is happening for the child, like this. Sakshi is recognizing. So please understand, the energy is always in the present moment. Sakshi is recognition of energy moment is done by Sakshi. Okay. Now the problem will happen when mind develops. thoughts. This is Chidabhasa, reflective consciousness. So now the Chidabhasa identifies with the thoughts. Now the Sakshi and Chidabhasa, the gap is no gap is there. So the Sakshi, as if it appears to be identifying with thoughts, right? It starts drifting with the thoughts. Sakshi doesn't identify thoughts. The Sakshi and Chidabhasa are like reflection and face are like alike. So Chidabhasa starts drifting. So with the thoughts, okay. The whole spiritual inquiry is to get rid of the identification of the I thought. When you get rid of identification I thought, then you are Sakshi only. You don't have to practice Sakshi Bhava. Sakshi Bhava has to be practiced until you are able to get rid of that I thought. Otherwise, you are Sakshi only. Whatever, no matter what happens in your life, is Sakshi only. All right? So that's getting established in Sakshi. All right? Now, Sakshi to Saksham. The Sakshi is there and Saksham is there. Saksham is what? The witness. What do you witness? What Sakshi witnesses? The objects of the world and thought. Okay? The objects of the world and thought, there's a duality. Sakshi and Saksham duality. A subtle sense of duality is there. Correct? Sakshi and Saksham, there is a subtle sense of duality. Oh, thoughts are coming. I'm witnessing thought. Okay? So that sense of duality is there in Sakshi and Saksham. But Sakshi and energy, there's no duality. Sakshi and energy movement, there's no duality. Energy movement, there's no duality. The Sakshi and thoughts or objects of the world, there's a duality. Oh, I am seeing.
Okay.
Right? Okay, some trouble is coming. I'm not disturbed. I'm not disturbed. Sakshi, trouble is coming. Is there? So, Sakshi and Saksham, a subtle sense of duality. When this subtle sense of duality, Sakshi and Saksham dissolves, when what you observe, Saksham, is all Mithya. Saksham has no independent existence. I am only appearing as Saksham. Subject and object duality is no longer there. Then Sakshi, Sakshitva is dissolved. There's no Sakshi. That Sakshi who has dissolved is Brahman only. Okay. So this whole concept of Sakshi and Brahman is also Adhyarupa Apavada. There's nobody called Sakshi. Okay. Brahman is called Sakshi to become free from identifying the I thought. So once identification I thought is gone and understood that all thoughts are Mithya, then there's no role for Sakshi. Now Adhyarupa Apavada is over. Apavada. You're not Sakshi, you're Brahman only. So that Sakshitva has to dissolve to realize Brahman. There's nothing called Sakshi as such. Sakshi is also Adhyarupa Apavada. From Jiva Bhava to Sakshi Bhava. Jiva Bhava to Sakshi Bhava to become undisturbed by circumstances of life. So then Saksham is Mithya. Sakshi, there's no Sakshi and Saksham. When Saksham is Mithya, there's no Sakshi. Sakshi is possible, only something is there to observe. Then what is there is Brahman only. So that Brahman, okay, in the waking state, eyes open, you are Brahman only. Because whatever you observe is Mithya. What you observe is Brahman only. The inner and outer reality is Brahman only. That stage is called Jnana, Sahajasthiti. That's what I'm saying. Sakshi is Mithya. Then there's no point in calling Brahman as Sakshi. Brahman is called Sakshi till that point. So there is no, Brahman is no longer called Sakshi. Brahman is called Brahman only. I am Brahman only. If you are Brahman, everything is Brahman. So that time is called Jivan Mukti or Sahaja Samadhi, natural state.
So at this point you are applying the Jagat Brahma Satya. You have to drop
Brahma Satya, Jagat Mithya is applied to drop Sakshitva. So then what is there is Brahman only. So otherwise, see, it is called Adhyarupa Apavada process. First I say Jiva is Brahma Yonapa. Jiva is Brahman only. You are Brahman only. Okay, I started Adhyarupa. Jivatva is superimposition Brahman. Then I say, oh, you say I am suffering. How can I be Brahman? Then you say you are Sakshi. Sakshi is not suffering. I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Jiva is nothing but Chidabhasa. Jiva is Chidabhasa identified the intellect.
First we are telling Jiva that you are Chidabhasa.
I'm saying you are Chidabhasa. So Chidabhasa, that's a together entity is called Jiva. So Shankara Vedanta teaching Jiva Brahma Apara. That means Jiva is superimposition of Brahman. So next step, Jiva superimposition is removed. Adhyarupa, Apara, Apavada. You are not Jiva, you are Sakshi. So now Apavada is done. So then you are saying Sakshi is there. Saksham is Mithya. That's why Sakshi is Apavadesh done. Then you are Brahman only.
So how is this part of teaching done? Like to say that Saksham is Nitya. To like
What Saksham is Mithya is the Vedanta teaching, no? What appears and disappears, thoughts appear and disappear. I thought also appears and disappears. That's why it's Mithya.
but how is knowing that it appears and disappears implies even Sakshi is
So appears and disappears, right? Everything appears and disappears. It's Mithya. Okay. Then where it's appearing from disappearing?
from
It's appearing from my consciousness only. From Sakshi only it's appearing and disappearing. So a wave is rising from water and going back to water. So is there a wave and water?
it is only what?
So all thoughts are myself. That understand dissolves Sakshi.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'm saying thoughts are there, I'm ignoring thoughts. I'm giving reality to thoughts. But I realize I am the thoughts. I am the world. So then there is no I and the world. Then Sakshi is not a Sakshi now. Sakshi is Brahman only.
So here you are not using Jagat Mithya teaching, you are using the clay and mud pot.
Yeah.
Teaching, right?
So at this point of time, the teaching is called clay and mud pot. So mud pot is name and form. What is there is clay only. Thoughts are there. They are name and form. Reality is consciousness only. I am that consciousness. So in that case, Sakshi also becomes Sakshi is not an independent entity. So there's no here the difference, subtle difference between yoga and Vedanta comes in picture. Both yoga and Vedanta, they are trying to reach Sakshi. Yoga is trying to reach Sakshi by discrimination. Vedanta is trying to reach Sakshi by discrimination. Yoga is trying to reach Sakshi by Chittavati Nirodha, stopping thoughts. Sakshi, no thoughts are there, I'm free from thoughts. So Vedanta doesn't try to become free from thoughts. Vedanta Vedanta recognition is thoughts are myself appearing as thoughts. So that's where there's no problem. So difference between yoga and Vedanta, yoga says abhyasa vairagyena. Practice, practice, practice and get vairagya. In Vedanta says viveka and vairagya. Discrimination and vairagya. The difference is application of jnana, here application of practice. Is the question answered? Okay. Who is Jnani?
The one who don't even have like one who knows himself to be Brahman.
One who knows himself to be Brahman. And for him, other than Brahman, nothing is there in the world. Right? So Mithya, Jagat Mithya concept doesn't apply there. So Brahman, I am only there. I am the world. For him, Aham Brahmasmi, Sarvam Kharoti Brahma. Right? Aham Brahmasmi, Jagat is Mithya, still is not Jnani. But still something is there. Right? Aham Brahmasmi, Sarvam Kharoti Brahma. All this is Brahman, is Jnani.
The moment, is it like the moment one understands that?
Okay, next question is, will it take time or it will happen quickly? Next question. So, next question is, will you go through these stages very quickly? Or how fast you can go through?
So, in terms of knowing, I think knowing oneself as Sakshi, Vedanta says there has to be Chitta Shuddhi. And then when knowledge happens, there is
but it is like this. Our vasanas and samskaras dominate our life. Understand? There was a city called Bombay, right? Many years back. Now, where is the city? What is the city now? Mumbai. But all the people who lived there, they like Bombay only. They're not in Mumbai. Understand? There was a city called Madras. Okay? It is called Chennai. Name is changed. But to get settled to name called Chennai, it takes some time. Why? Habit patterns. Understand? Habit patterns. Some habit patterns change very quickly. Some habit patterns don't change quickly. Right? One habit pattern is very quickly. The marriage is done, husband and wife. Okay, next day your wife and husband, habit patterns already changed suddenly. Whereas I am Brahman, the old habit patterns will not go quickly. They'll keep on coming up. They're called Vasana and Samskara. The Vasana and Samskara is Chitta Shuddhi. Okay? This basically Samskaras are there, which says I am the body, I am the mind, I am the husband. All those things, they'll keep on popping up. Suddenly, you'll not be able to settle down as Brahman. Right? If you're able to settle down as Brahman, you become Brahmanishta. But the old Vasanas and Samskaras will come. Correct? So these will, you will identify them. Because habit pattern. Right? So typically in Vedantic tradition, in the earlier days, somebody will go through 16 years of Gurukula. In that Gurukula, he does Karma Yoga. He does Upasana. Okay? And he does service. His chitta has become a very clean state, clean. Understand? Such a person, Shama, Dama, Titiksha, Uparati, Shraddha, Samadhana is reached full level. Not all the students. Out of, let's say, 100 students, okay, a few students, that Shama, Dama, Titiksha, Uparati, Shraddha, Samadhana has reached full level. Okay. They may say, I don't want to become samsari. I don't want to get married. Then they are sent to sannyasa. Vedanta study, Brahma Sutra study, and go to sannyasa. So for them, nothing more left. For them, the moment Guru teaches them, Tattvamasi, done, established.
Both witness and witness realization.
He has gone witness also. He has gone to Brahman straight away. Shama, Dama, Titisha, Uparati, Shraddha, Samadhana is almost getting witness, established witness only.
Sorry?
Shama, Dama, Titisha, Uparati, Shraddha, Samadhana means what? You're establishing witness only, no? Shama, Dama, who has Shama, who has Dama, who is Titisha, who are the Upati? Finally, has become who has witness only.
But
right?
What is restricting someone to like dissolve from the dissolution of the witness?
Jnana. Tattvamasi Upadesha has to come from Guru Mukha. Right? This Shama, Dama, Upatitisha, Uparati, Shraddha, Samadhana is a qualification.
Okay.
Finally, Brahmadnana is to come from Guru. It doesn't happen automatically. Okay. So Guru teaches Tattvamasi with the clarity. So then he is done. Finished. Matter is over. Okay. Such a seeker is called a ripe seeker.
Okay.
Uttamadhikari. For Uttamadhikari, Shravana Matrena Muktihi. No Manana Nididhyasa is required. So your question is, will it happen quickly or not? It will happen the moment Guru teaches him, Tattvamasi is gone. Right? There's a Uttamadhikari. So Madhyamadhikari has to do Manana. Because Vasana and Samskara will rise. Guru has taught him Tattvamasi. You are Brahman. It appears to be very nice and clear when Guru teaches. The moment you go out, all the Vasanas and Samskaras will come up. Then some people will get liberated with Manana level. Some people require Nididhyasa. Repeated practice of Nididhyasa. Now Nididhyasa doesn't give Mukti. Nididhyasa only cleans up internal Vasanas and Samskaras. Mukti is always Shravana Matrena. Listening only gives Mukti. Listening clarity only gives Mukti. Mukti is not Nididhyasa. Nididhyasa is cleaning up the process. I sit and silently close my eyes. Okay, then thought comes. What happened to my kitchen? What laptop is? Oh, this is identity is coming up. Office identity, home identity. I am Brahman. So you are facing your Vasana Samskaras. Sit as Brahman. That's called Nididhyasa. Okay. Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasa is the process. Will quickly something will happen to, will quickly somebody get Jnana. Uttamadhikari will get quickly, immediately. Madhyamadhikari will take some time, Manana. And Madhyamadhikari will take Manana and Nididhyasa, which has a time. Samskaras and Vasanas will keep coming up. Because Shama, Dama, Titiksha, Uparati, Shraddha, Samadhana is not fully established for him. Chitta Shuddhi is not fully up. That's why it comes. Is the answer clear?
Yeah. So, are you saying kind of like Shravana Manana would lead one to witness, but one has to be a witness? So
No. Witness actually typically somebody who has come to Guru, Shama, Dama, Titiksha, Uparati, Shraddha, Samadhana is developed. Is almost like a witness only. It's already there, almost. For him, the teaching is you are Brahman. It is all. For Chitta Shuddhi has not opened, he has not yet witness. Right? He has a identity. See, Shama means what? Control of sense organs. Shama means control of mind. Dhamma means sense organs. Tidiksha means able to withstand pain. See, if you are able to withstand pain, almost you have become Sakshi only. Right? So Sakshitva is awakened by and large in a Uttamadikari. Right? For him, what is next step is Tattvamasi, you are Brahman. Now, Chitta Shuddhi has not happened, means Sakshitva is not fully awakened. Somebody put as a pin, he'll shout. Some suffering comes, he'll cry. That means he's not established in Sakshi.
So if someone is established in Sakshi, then even dissolution happens at that moment itself.
Someone is established in Sakshi and he surrenders to Guru, knowing fully well. It's not just any Guru. Shrotriyam Brahmanishtam. He surrenders to Brahmanishta Guru. Okay? When he surrenders to Brahmanishta Guru, he is not surrendered to person. He knows Brahman or Ishvara only is teaching him. That Ishvara's word will close. Ultimately, I'm just giving an example, right? If somebody says, this road has to be clean, how much importance will you give? Let us say to my Prime Minister says, this should be, what importance will be given? The authority and this thing makes a difference in your understanding and implementation. So if you are meeting a Brahmanishta Guru, Brahmadnani, the very words of Brahmadnani, first of all, he may be Brahmadnani, but you have to recognize him as a Brahmadnani. Understand? For your understanding of attitude of him is Brahmadnani. So that means when he is speaking, he is Brahman only telling you. And that word will have impact, deep impact, compared to Acharya telling you. The Acharya will also say, this Upanishad Tattvamasi is there, this is Tattvamasi, he will say. But a Brahmadnani teaching you Tattvamasi matters for a Uttamadikari. For Madhyamadikari, it will take time. Even Brahmadnani Guru teaches also, Madhyamani will take time because he may take the truth, teaching as truth, but his vasanas and sanskaras will keep rise. Chitta Shuddhi has not happened. Karma Yoga, Upasana has not happened fully. Okay? Did I answer your question? Is it immediate or slow? Is it your question is immediately Sakshi to Brahman? Will somebody can go very quickly? He'll get a promotion quickly. He gets a promotion quickly. He has done performed well early in life.
He's established, then
Yes, established. That's all. What is the time there?